Hi everyone, welcome back to KL Now TV, and we are here with a superstar from Hyderabad Falcons playing in INBL currently on the top of the league table, John Alex. How are you, John? How are you feeling the vibe over here in India?
I love it. People here are great. It's peaceful, and that's what I look for in life. And I wouldn't mind being here full time. I love it here.
So Alex wants Aadhaar card. If we will give him Aadhaar card, he wants to stay in India only. So he's originally from Texas, and you know the craze of NBA in US and all over the world too. It's known by everyone. But how are you feeling about how do you feel about this league over here in India? It has started for the first time. Players are getting chances to play with players like you who have already would have also done tryouts for the NBAs and all. So
Yeah.
how is your feeling about playing in league over here?
I think it's great. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect coming into it, but I was really surprised. And I was even more surprised when my teammates told me when they started playing.
Yeah.
And most of them, I think the earliest one said 15. And just in it's that, these guys are just 20, 21 years old, and they're already, they're so talented and they're so athletic. Hopefully what we can do with this league is inspire kids to start playing when they're 5 years old or 6 years old. And I couldn't imagine these guys with the athleticism and the height that they have and the combination of both. And you get them to start playing basketball 10 years earlier. Man, these guys would be unbelievable. They'd be unbelievable. So I think the league is in great hands with who's running it and who's in charge. So the sky's the limit, honestly, for this league. I've really enjoyed myself. The competition has been great so far.
Yeah. So, do you feel any similarities between NBA or INBL?
Yeah, even with the schedule. I know some of the international guys that they're probably not used to playing so many games in a tight space or playing back-to-backs, but in the NBA and stuff, you have to play back-to-backs. You have to play on a Monday and a Tuesday, and you might get a day or two off, then you play again, then you play again. And so it's really cool to kind of see how teams respond, and it helps with competitiveness. This game today is going to be tough on us. We're playing a back-to-back. This is the second game, and the team we're playing, they should be fresh. They didn't play a back-to-back, and that just brings excitement to the league. So everything about it so far has been amazing. We have to be prepared to come to play tonight, but I'm excited.
So you guys are on the top of the table. What are your thoughts about the team? How do you feel the team environment? How are the coaches? How do you feel?
The coaches have been great. Honestly, they deserve a lot of responsibility for our success. As a team, we wanted to make sure that we weren't separated. I feel like sometimes when you go and play in places, this group of foreigners will have their friend group, and then these guys will have their friend group. And I think with our team, we're just one. We're a collective, and so it's a little different when we go out and play. I say when we go to war, because that's we're trying to beat the other team. We have a different type of camaraderie around each other because we all like each other. We've spent a lot of time together, and if we're brothers and I treat you as such and I get on to you, it's not personal, and we have a great sense of that, and they get on to me too, and I accept it, and I tell them I'm sorry, I'll do better, and when you have those type of things in war, you usually come out successful and win, and that's what we've done so far, and we just have to continue to do it.
Is there anyone who teases you, who plays pranks on you?
I mean, they say some things about the way I talk. They say I sound country, or when I say y'all, it's just kind of. I don't think I can ever stop saying y'all. I think it's part of my vocabulary forever. But I've been trying to learn some Hindi. I'm not very good at it so far, but. They do talk. They talk about the way I talk.
What are the Hindi words you learned?
I mean, honestly, I don't have any of them memorized yet, but
I guess they were trying to teach you some abusive words.
Probably. That's honestly what it was. Now, I remember a few nights ago, and if I had been taking more cabs and stuff, I've been taking Ubers, but if I had to give directions a little bit more, I'd remember it. But somebody was teaching me directions one night, and I got the hang of it for about 48 hours, but I haven't had to use it, so I kind of forgot about it. But I need to hop in one of these 3-wheel cars again and start giving directions and stuff. I think that'll help me. Yeah.
That's a nice experience you starting to have in India. And so you talked about a grueling schedule. There is a back-to-back matches. So how you guys are managing it? How is the practice sessions going on? Training sessions? What timing it? So what is the recovery time after the match?
And honestly, I think that's the best thing about having the coaches that we have is, when you play back-to-backs, it's so tough on your body.
Yeah.
And I've had experiences in Europe where they don't care about your body, but if your body's not healthy, you don't play well. So I think it's really good that we do have a mixture of international and local coaches. So they can share their opinions on things, and my personal opinion is recovery and feeling good about yourself is the most important thing. And as a coach, it's like, hey, look, I let you guys rest, I let you guys' bodies recover. Now it's on you guys to go out there and play hard. And our coaches, they allowed us to rest today. We did have a yoga workout and pool workout, but those aren't hard on your joints. And we did a lot of recovery, like ice tub and stuff like that. And that's the most important thing is making sure that my body feels like it did before the game yesterday.
So it's now back-to-back matches and good recovery sessions also going on. Which particular player, either from your team or from opposite team, impressed you the most? Indian player?
There's what is it? His name might be Prince. I don't know.
Prince Pal Singh?
He's like a guard, but he's very tall.
Prince Pal Singh.
Yeah, he impressed me a lot. And when I look at guys, I don't care if you score 30 or if you score 5 or 6 points. I'm looking at your talent and your confidence and what you're willing to do on the court. And some of the moves he was making, some of the shots he was shooting, even if he missed it, some of the layups he was taking, I was like, man, this guy here, he didn't make shots tonight, but I'm sure some of these nights, all of these go in. It's really good. And then a guy on our team, there's a kid named Dagger, point guard, 2 guard, about 6'3". Really impresses me with the way he plays. He plays under control. And he's able to run a team and still be able to get his own shots up. And I think that's important as a point guard, is you have to be a threat. You want to be able to get people involved, but you have to be a threat yourself. And he does a really good job of balancing that out and being a leader as well. So those 2 guys for sure they've impressed me a lot. And like I said, even them, you put a ball in their hands when they're 5 years old, they're probably millionaires right now. They're so talented, man. The sky's the limit for this league, really. It really is.
So start early. If you're a parent watching this video, you can start your children early, and they can be a good basketball player, as Alex is saying. And my last question: which Indian player has the best sneaker collection?
Best sneaker collection? Oh, honestly, I haven't been able to see too many people's sneaker collections. I'm a huge sneakerhead, though. I don't know if you know, like when I play, I have the Devin Bookers, I have the GT Airs. I love Jordans. I wear Jordans every day. Air Maxes. Like I'm big in the sneaker community. I always try to get the latest drops. I have all the Kobe's. But I will say this though, so when I'm walking around the city and I'm just around the basketball venue, like I've seen some really nice stuff. I've seen some crazy Kobe's. I've seen Kobe's that I've seen maybe once in my life, and some people are wearing them out here. I mean, you guys have it figured out for sure. And then y'all had like a sneaker con here the other day. I wanted to go to it. I didn't get a chance to, but even just that in itself, I mean, that's amazing, you know, and people don't understand like the culture of like sneaker con and all that, and fashion, all that ties into basketball. Cause you see the person, they could be their own brand. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to see too many people's sneakers, but just overall, oh, y'all have sneaker game out here for sure, for sure. So
Back when I was coming over here in the cab, we were talking about how Michael Jordan and Air Jordan combined, and here in India, sneaker market is growing. Now people getting to introduce to new sneaker collection. People are becoming sneaker heads.
Yeah.
So it's growing over here in India, and probably we will like to see yours collection too.
Yeah.
Any day if you upload it on your social media.
Okay.
So we will see. And thank you for everything, for talking about all the experiences you have had till now in the league, and I hope Hyderabad Falcons wins the league. All the best to you. And that was Sir Alex Robinson Jr. From Texas. Shared his experience with us. How do you like the video? Tell us in the comments, and we will see you in the next one.